Hey guys, welcome back to another edition. We are here at the Tuchahoe Impoundments today to hopefully answer some of the questions you may have if you won a duck blind in the lottery system, or if you thought about entering into the lottery system to come here and hunt. I have won blind number 3 today, and I did some video walking out to it and did some commentary about how my experiences were hunting here during the lottery system, because this isn't my first time, and hopefully I can answer some of the questions that you guys may have about coming here. Hopefully if you guys never put in for the lottery before, this will help you make that choice whether you want to or don't want to. And behind me is actually the shed that you register in the morning of the day of. I have a picture of it that'll pop up here in a minute to show you guys, but stay tuned to the end of this video, guys, and maybe I'll answer some of the questions you guys may have about the Tuchahoe Impoundments here in New Jersey. Thanks a lot, guys, and we'll see you at the end. See ya. This is blind number 3 and 4 access. This little spot right here we used to call the pit. We used to cross that with a kayak before this lottery system started, and now they got a nice little bridge. All right, so that's the way I came from the bridge. They have this little valley that leads up, and blind number 4 is over that way, so you would go up to here where they have the reflector to walk across. Blind number 3 is actually over this way. You're supposed to walk, from when you come in, walk along this tree line and then walk out to the blind, but because of the water levels and everything, it's not safe right now, so they have me walking out to the water to walk over to the blind. So we'll see what it's like, but it looks great out here today. I cannot wait to shoot some ducks. All right, so I just walked that path right there to their blue marker, and they have some reflectors right there, and that's blind number 4. Hope you guys can see that. And then because of all the water, I got to go to that marker and walk and then walk from here straight across these markers to the blind that's all the way to hell over there. So let's see how this works out. Well, not too bad. It's a little bit of, like about where my boot is on my waders. Ground seems pretty solid for the moment. So I'm hoping that we don't have to walk all the way to hell out here and cut over to the blind this way. I hope we can walk the tree line and come up, because there's a lot of all that grass and everything along there. There's the blind way out there. Just don't want to have to cross all this water with all my gear. All right, guys, so I just traversed from there straight across over to where that grass kind of runs this line right here, and came this way. So you see that one reflector hopefully right there, and it had me going around but I sunk up to my knee. A little tough to get it out, so without, especially with no walking stick or whatever, or flotation device, so I kind of just came through this grass a little bit real slow. But just to give you an idea, like even they have reflectors over here that they walked it and they said it was safe. There's actually another reflector right there through the grass, because you're kind of walking around this little bit right here to get to the blind. And it changed already since they did that I started sinking, so I came a different way. So just a little something to be real recognized, that when you guys come out here for your hunt, you know, it could be early in the season, late in the season, this impoundment moves and shifts, so things aren't always what they are. You know, it's hunting, it's dangerous. You still should have walking sticks. Like me, an idiot, didn't bring one with me today, or even a flotation device, or a sled or something like that, something to hold on to, because once you're in the mud, you know, you can't get yourself out because your hands go through the mud if you push down on the ground. So it could be real difficult to get yourself out of a bad situation without having something. So but again, another thing to look forward to when you're here is sometimes the reflectors will take you a certain way, and because of people walking on it from prior to you coming, or even just the nature of the way everything shifts around in this area, you know, you're going to find holes here and there. So always be safe. and be prepared. So this is what a blind looks like. There's this gate on it, and it actually has this little latch so you guys can open it. I kind of mudded up the ground a little bit, but they put cinder blocks in front of this one. We did have it where we were in blind 2 last year, right in front of the blind. It was like really, really deep because the mud was all broken up from everybody getting in and out over the season. So that's probably to help alleviate that problem. They put rubber mats in the bottom, probably because it's metal. If it was wet, you'd slip. Probably to help you with that kind of notion or whatever. But where we're at right now is a little bit more, what you call it, north of where I used to hunt, because I used to hunt like right around there when this all used to be water. But things are changing because they actually have everything fixed. But really nice area. I don't know what it's like out there walking around. So if you shoot ducks, you may need to have a flotation device to go retrieve them, a kayak or whatever. Just realize, like, the season for here starts next week. If you have a blind, you know, in the middle of December, where they've been hunting this for a month and a half or 2 months, you know, and guys are shooting and getting harvested animals, that they're, sorry, I got stuck. If they're out there walking around and trenching trying to go recover them, that mud isn't going to be the same as it is today. So I might be able to walk from here and go out 50, 60 yards out to that grass or something. Oops, sorry. Go out to that grass or even over there and be able to walk and go retrieve. But come middle of December, you know, if the water level's really low, it might not even be water, but if it is water, you don't know what that mud and that ground's really going to be like. So it's always ideal to have a sled with you when you come retrieve. And then again, you got to walk from all the way over there where this grass is, coming across this water. You really want to carry a gun, decoy bag, you know, loaded with all that stuff. You have 4 people. It took me about, let me see, it took me about 15 minutes to walk across that by myself. No walking stick, took my time, but no gear, and it's nice and sunny outside. And when you come here, it ain't sunny. It could be raining. It could be snowy. It could be cold. It could be anything. The conditions could be completely different than they are today. And you might have 3 other companions with you carrying gear as well. So having a sled, a kayak, or something where you can walk out here in case you hit a false bottom or you hit a hole that's really deep, you have a device with you to help you get out of a bad situation. So just some pointers on walking out to a blind, but this is basically what you get. So let me hop up in there and I'll shoot a little video so you guys can see what's going on. See you. Oh, so all right, guys. So this is what it's like sitting in one of the blinds. The blind's pretty level because it's buoyant right now, sitting in water. These back racks fold back a little bit, but they come up. Now I'm 6'1" with some boots on with my waders. It does kind of hit my head a little bit, so I'm leaning a little forward. I record when we duck hunt, so I'll actually take my camera and put it up on the corner, and I push this back and I have it resting on there so that, you know, I can have my head back a little bit more, you know, scooch up a little bit, and I can keep my back straight. But even sitting back and leaning a little bit, you know, it's comfortable for what it is. It's not horrible. You know, just a little note that is there. So most of the people I hunt with, my brother-in-law, my father-in-law, my son, they're all 6'3" or 6'4". So, and that's normal. They're probably 6'5" with shoes on. They're 6'4" with shoes on. So you can kind of guess what they're like when they sit here. They're probably a little bit more bent, and that's, again, one of the reasons why I could use my camera post for that. The front also drops down like this all the way so that you guys can see what's in front of you. But you know, we usually left it up. It's easy to stand up inside here, so it is pretty. Here, let me slide all the way over. So I'm next to the door. You know, I'm pretty comfortable where I'm at. They have little gun slots for your guns, and there's 5 of them. Well, only have 4 people here, but you know, you fit pretty comfortable. It's not bad. It's not horrible. I've sat in worse. they crammed up a little bit and still was able to hunt. But even the people in the middle who sit in the middle, there's plenty of area out in front of you where you can shoot or even stand up and shoot behind. Here, I'll let you guys see behind me. So that's the path right there. But even still, whoops, drop. Somebody had a walking stick. Anyway, if you drop ducks down there, you can walk back in there too. So all in all, not too bad, guys. This is what one of the Tuchahoe Impoundment blinds looks like. They're all relatively the same. I've hunted out of blind number 2, blind number 6, and now I'll be hunting out of blind number 3. And like I said, they're all basically the same. Blind 1 and 6, you need a boat because they're in the separate ponds on either side of the main impoundment. And again, you know, keep an eye on the weather, keep an eye on the conditions of normal wear and tear, because like today they say the water level's pretty high. I've been here when the water level has been super low, and all that water I just traversed was literally not even covering over my toes and my boots from years past when I hunted here. So if we have a really dry season, you know, your conditions can change. It can be real dry and easy to get in and out. But even with it dry, you're still talking about mud that you're going to deal with, that people have been walking over for however many days, you know, early in the season to when you guys get out here. So again, just be safe and be prepared, because it's not concrete walkways to a duck blind and boom, boom, boom. Yeah, I went duck hunting and stuff like that. It's not handed on you a silver platter, man. You guys come out here, you're out here hunting. You know, it's still work. It's a lot of work to do the things that we do to hunt. It's fun, it's exciting, but you need to know some things to be safe, I guess. So hopefully this video helps you guys out on that. But yeah, there you go, guys. That's the Tuchahoe Impoundment. I'm gonna walk out of here, shoot a little bit more video so you guys can see. I may try to go down that path so I can give you guys a better idea to see what it's like walking down there. I don't know, but I don't know, we'll see. All right, guys, see you in a minute. Later. All right, guys, I just walked from the blind like 75 yards and it was a little tough. It's mainly grass right now over top of the mud. It wasn't horrible. You do sink a little bit. Like right here is worse than we're walking on that grass because that's really soft. But to keep you guys kind of like what you may experience when you get here, if frost comes and all this grass dies, you're gonna be walking on mud like that, or you'll be walking on mud much worse than that. You know, this whole line could be nothing but a mud pit. So just be prepared when you come out here. It's gonna be a hike to get here. It took me 15 minutes to walk across the water here. I don't know how long it's gonna take me to walk across where these trees are, this line is. I'll time it and give you guys a heads up on it. But again, you're out here hunting, man. I know it's ran by Fish and Game, but it's still hunting. You still have to work to get to your areas. It's not a walk in the park per se. So let me get to the end of this, guys. I'll time myself and see how long it takes me, and I'll head back up on the other end. See ya. All right, guys, so it took me 5 minutes to walk down that lane towards blind number 3, only on this straight path, and then probably another couple minutes, 2-3 minutes to get to the blind through the mud. So it's not too bad. The only thing is there is no water, so if you have a sled, it's not going to glide across there. If you're bringing a kayak or something with you to retrieve your harvest, you're not going to have an easier time going here because there's no water. I mean, it'd be easier over there, but that might not be an option either later in the season. Probably best to go this way, but just to give you an idea, there's no water there now. It'll be muddy and stuff as time progresses, but for the most part, it was pretty easy. So blind number 1, if you guys didn't know, you need a boat to get to because it's in its own pond. Blind number 2 is like 200 yards, I think, away from blind number 3. You can see it from blind number 3 when you're in it. I'm sorry, I apologize. I forgot to take a picture of it while I was in there. I don't know if you can see it in the video yet because I haven't checked it out. Blind number 4, when you walk straight into the path, it's over here to the right. I don't know if you guys can see it or not. It is somewhere around over there. You can see it's pretty easy. You can see it from blind number 3 as well. Blind number 5 is you come in off the main road over there on the other side of the actual pond, and you come in that way. And I know today you needed a kayak or something to get to it because the water levels were really bad. They did say you can walk to it today, but if the water level stays high, again, Flotation, flotation, flotation. Bring a sled if you have it. If not, get one from the station when you check in the morning. And then blind number 6 is in its own pond over there. And again, you need a boat for that one, or a kayak or something. I actually hunted that one when the water level was really low. We would have rather brought our kayaks than the 12-foot John boat we had, because the water level was so low in certain spots that we were hitting mud. We did bring a trolling motor with us that time to get through there, and it was kicking up mud and everything. It worked, but it didn't work the way we would hope for, because we hoped we had more water, but it wasn't that way. So guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. Please like it. I love to see the thumbs up on my videos when people enjoy the content I'm putting up. But again, if you guys have any questions or you know, your own experiences and want to comment below, so that we can all get a better hunting experience out of the Tuchahoe Impoundments and what the Fish and Game are doing for us, it'd be great. If I didn't ask, or excuse me, if I didn't say anything and you have a question that I may have not hit on the topic or whatever, please, by all means, put them in the comments. I read them. It takes me a day or two sometimes to respond, but I love answering questions. So I'll give you guys all my opinion and my experiences of me hunting here in this impoundment. So guys, I hope you enjoyed coming today to visit me, Joe, your host, and Angry Worm Fishing. And we'll catch you on the next one, guys. Take it easy. See ya. Fish on. Hey there, guys. So, sorry I'm back on camera again, but I wanted to discuss bugs. So yes, you are in the Tuchahoe Impoundments. It is a marsh area. There are mosquitoes. I think that eat mosquitoes because there is tons of them. Now, the only suggestion I can give you guys for that is, if you don't know what a thermocell is, to look it up on Amazon, go to Lowe's, Home Depot, Walmart, whatever. The little lanterns, they have these little patches that you slide in with a fuel thing in there. You click it like a lighter, it heats up the plate, and it works wonders for mosquitoes. I'm particularly not a fan of spraying myself with off or deep woods or whatever to get all this smell inside the blind with 4 people sprayed down to keep bugs away, especially like during the early season when they're active. We have been here before where we sit in the Phragmites, not even in a blind, 4 of us, and had had one of the thermocells with us, and within 15 minutes we didn't have one insect on us at all. It was great. So just a little pointer on that, guys. If you are here hunting early season and mosquitoes are still around, grab yourself a thermocell and bring it on out, because you will be very, very happy that you did. So, all right, guys, take it easy, and we'll see you on the next one. See ya.